So, welcome to this video. So this video is going to be on a VR game called Gorilla Tag, which is where you're gorillas, you move around by swinging your arms, and you play tag. It's in the name. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking about my main problem with Gorilla Tag. So first, let's just start with a story. So sit with your little monkey buds down on the bench, and let's get started on how this whole problem came to be. So, I was with a group of people on a public server, blah blah blah. So there are monkeys in the trees, monkeys running around, monkeys getting caught. But then there was this one monkey. This was just a default public lobby, not competitive or anything. But there was this one monkey that just wall climbed up a wall and was just on the wall. That was his house. That was where he lived. The only place he ever went. That was it. So we were all telling him, can you come down and not do that? This is just a normal public lobby. You're being annoying, we can't get you. Because no one else knew how to wall run, it's really difficult. But he was telling us how he just wants to practice. Because if you go into a solo lobby, you'll become Lava Monkey, which gives you a speed boost, so you can't really practice that well. But it got to the point where he was up there for so long, we had to threaten to report him. And he was talking about how he doesn't care, because he can just ask the developers on Discord to unban him, since it's not technically against the rules. But we didn't really care about him breaking the rules. We just cared about him getting down from there and leaving our lobby and going into competitive lobby. So I'm just going to quickly explain the difference between a competitive and not competitive lobby. It's kind of obvious, but the main difference is that although everyone can join either lobby, default is more for just casual playing. Maybe you'll have a non-planned routes. Most people can't wall climb or wall run. But in competitive lobbies, most people know the map like the back of their hand. They got their pre-planned routes. They know where to go. They do lots of wall climbing and running. But since most people can do it, it's fine. Anyway, back to the story. So you could say the kid had a point where he said he was practicing. But the only problem is that makes it really unfair for everyone else. Although it's one of the only ways he can practice, he was doing it effortlessly. He had nothing wrong with his wall climbing. He was going around and around and around, no problems at all. So what was he doing there? Was he trying to look for attention? Because he sounded like he was around 12, and I know at that age, a lot of, wanting attention, I guess. But I feel like he should have at least gone to a private room. A private room, more people, even if you just type in room 1, there's going to be more people hanging out with their friends there, more better players probably that just aren't going to a random public lobby. So he should have at least gone to a private room. And he was even saying how he's hardly trying, he's just messing around, yet he was effortlessly gliding across the walls all around the map 20 times, whatever, and he just did not fall. So, since most people can't wall run, you have to admit it's quite unfair that this kid was just going on the walls, saying how he's just practicing, and even though I don't know if he ended up getting kicked, I just joined a different lobby, it's still quite annoying. So, is there a potential solution to this though? So, imagine like the report feature, there was a vote to kick. So if there's someone just being really unfair, you can vote to kick him without him getting banned at all. But there is quite a big problem with this. Imagine you're in a casual lobby, but you're pretty good. Maybe you don't wall run and everything, and you don't have pre-planned routes and stuff, but you're still top of that lobby. And then imagine all the squeakers in that lobby. Yeah, you can see where this is going. There's going to be a bunch of people just kicking the good players just to get them out of the way because they can't get them. And then the top players of casual lobbies are just going to be constantly abused. Then there's also the solution of getting rid of wall running. It's quite interesting, but I feel like wall running is quite a crucial part of this game. It's an obvious next step after you've mastered a lot of the basics, And for pro players, it's a big part of their strategy. So I don't think it should be removed. It's a big part of the game and the community, even if it can be used in a negative way. And it can also separate the noobs from the pros, a more obvious change from someone who is less experienced and more experienced in the game. So I think that wall climbing, though, in general, isn't too overpowered, but wall running definitely is. Because if you're just climbing the wall, you're going to have to jump down. People can go below, people can go where they think you're trying to go, and get you a lot easier. But wall running, it's such an advanced technique that only some players can do it, that I think for a casual lobby, it's way too OP. I do understand why people wall run, like they spent a lot of time practicing, maybe they've been trying to practice more, but it just kind of ruins the fun for everyone else, you know? Not everyone has all day to play and try and get as good as they can at the game. And going back to the kid at the start, like there's a good chance he was just doing it to show off, you know? Because lots of people, they'll join a casual lobby and they'll be the top, but then when they join competitive lobbies, they'll find a lot of people just like them. They might just not want to be on the competitive lobbies since there's people on their skill level and a lot of people above their skill level. Okay, anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think, because I'd like to hear your opinion. I'm not a flat earther, so I am able to take other opinions than my own. And I will see you all another time. Goodbye.